Well, hello everyone. Here we are down by the Wind River. Such a beautiful day here. Um, we give thanks on this Sacred Heart Friday. The thanks to God for all the many blessings in our lives. We hear in the Mass today Moses telling the people um, to obey the commandments because of all the things that God has done for us and that we are sacred to Him. That's why He gave us the commandments. Not to boss us around and tell us what to do, but we are sacred to Him, and He wants us to live up to that, to live up to our spiritual potential. And Jesus in the gospel today, he's giving praise to God. He's showing us how to pray, and praising God for having not shown the wise and the learned, but having shown the simple. Because when we're wise and learned, sometimes we start to get so proud of our learning and how smart we are. Just sort of like if you think about um, like King Solomon, he asked to be the wisest man ever instead of asking for God's wisdom, instead of asking for God's help. It didn't work out too good for him in the end. We we're better off remembering how simple we are. When we compare ourselves maybe to some other people, we might say that we're awful good. But when we compare ourselves to God, that brings us down those notches, doesn't it? And it helps us. Um, and then Jesus talks about the burden being light and the yoke being easy. Maybe it's the other way around, but he's I believe he's talking about that the burden is to love each other, and it's such a beautiful feeling. It's so easy that the when we really turn ourselves over to it, it's so easy. It's when we start trying to compete with each other and trying to do all these things that it gets heavy, that life gets heavy. And so God's love is there for us. And on this Sacred Heart Friday, let us remember that. Let us always remember that when we consider the Sacred Heart, that His heart was wounded for us, that it was wounded for us so that we could see the folly of our ways and so that we could take on His yoke, which is easy, that we can take on His burden, which is very light, because it comes with His love. So let's, brothers and sisters, let us give thanks for that on this beautiful day, and on every day, let us give thanks for that. God bless you all.